During World War II, many Americans sacrificed everything for their country. This is the story of a man who also did so, from Maiden. Lieutenant Robert Bruce Black was the son of A.C. Black, who during the Great Depression collected furniture to refurbish and sell. A.C. Black went on to start Superior Chair, which is today Ethan Allen. In 1941, Bruce Black entered his second year at Lees-McRae College to obtain his associate's degree. It was during this year that he met Gladys Burnside from Chester, South Carolina. After graduation in 1942, Gladys returned home to South Carolina, and Bruce and his friend Billy Buchanan found work in Charlotte. Bruce secured a scholarship to Davidson College with the hopes of a deferment due to his high grades, but it wasn't to be. He enlisted in the Army Air Corps Reserve. Quickly, Bruce Black was commissioned a second lieutenant. On the night of December 26, 1942, Bruce and Gladys met for dinner in Charlotte. Gladys was ready to call it quits since Bruce was in the Army and they would not see each other. However, Bruce was in love with Gladys and told her his future rested only on being with her. They committed to staying together, and in St. Petersburg, Florida, Bruce remembered,
"It is now 6:30 and I picked you up at the station. Suddenly, I said, 'We're getting married,' and you said, 'Let's go.'"
By the following spring, Bruce was now a first lieutenant, assigned to the 51st Fighter Group in the China-Burma-India Theater, part of the 26th Fighter Squadron. He was flying a P-51 Mustang in South Kwangtung Province in China. While strafing an enemy ship, his airplane crashed into a nearby dock, exploding moments later. His death came 2 months after turning age 21, just a month before the end of the war. His family would not get confirmation of his death until October. First Lieutenant Robert Bruce Black was buried in the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific, Honolulu, Hawaii. Gladys remarried and started a family, but she kept part of her first love. A box in her closet contained 292 letters written to her by Bruce. Her children carefully transcribed these letters.
"Darling, I love you so devotedly that thinking without you just doesn't seem to click at all. You're just an enormous part of my life that sometimes I forget about myself."
In keeping these letters, Gladys preserved the memory of a man who lived a daring life. He wrote these words just 1 month before he died.